Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom,
And I'm Mike.
and today, Mystery Mash Monday. So those of you that might be new, Mystery Mash Monday, and at least my wife on the many bottles that we have unopened on the other side of the room, we try to guess type, we try to guess price, we try to guess proof, whether we think it's finished or not. And ultimately, we'll grade it before we even know. It's in a bucket over here, covered up. So I love doing reviews this way. Nobody ever really commented one way or the other if you like them this way. But the thing to me is when you're not looking at a bottle, like we just had a Blind Fight Friday the other day, and I see a Jack bottle, I'm getting banana nut bread and stuff like that. When we don't see a bottle, we have no idea what we possibly, and sometimes we look like idiots, but that's the fun of actually doing a review.
We could probably do that pretty good with or without knowing
No,
what
right,
we're doing.
right. Yeah,
This has
far
a-
be it
this-
for me to not look like an idiot.
This is a unique
Ooh,
nose.
Yes, it is.
All right, so it's not just me. There's something way different than this.
Yeah. It's apricot. That's what I'm getting, like the lychee fruit slash like apricot slash peach.
For some reason, I'm like in a light powder land.
You're a light powder, all right. I don't know what's
No,
going on.
no.
I
I'm
don't
thinking like the powder, like if you do like the
I have never used powdered sugar
no.
in my life. I know what
Well,
it smells like.
like a
but-
powdered donut type deal.
Yeah, no, I get you. It doesn't smell like the one that comes in a box.
No,
That's a powdered donut. Remember?
Yeah. Well, he is a box child. He doesn't venture out much.
Hey, we had that. You get the cinnamon, you get the powdered, you get the plain, and
That was
these
chocolate
bastards would
covered.
eat all the good ones. There was no chocolate covered. No, not in the three ways. Remember the three? There was three donuts or four
But
donuts
did
each.
they have the chocolate
that came in a
covered ones?
bag.
Oh, yeah.
The little mini chocolate covered
they
ones?
those come in the box too.
Oh, again, I stopped buying them. We got them as kids, and all the older kids would steal all. Oh, I just got bubble gum. Bazooka bubble gum.
Back to my powdered sugar. There's powdered sugar on a bazooka.
I just got that when I just
Anyway,
brought it back.
it's a very unique nose.
It's definitely bringing.
I'm going on a sip because I'm lost.
It's bringing apricot.
You can't even tell me the last time you had an apricot.
Bordering on like the lychee fruit. Like it's really bringing me that apricot. What's the other hairless peach? The my mind just went blank.
The other one? This is the only one, isn't it?
No. There's the. It'll pop into my head. But
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
that's what just.
I don't think this is a high proof.
No. That drink's off. Man, that fruit flavor is really pronounced though.
I don't know. There's something unique here.
It is.
And
don't know
it
what
didn't
it
have
is,
a bad flavor.
Mm-mm. No, you tasted the same. It had that fruit flavor in there.
It was simple.
This is kind of. He's gonna say no, but it's bringing me in the realm. It's not as strong and it's not as much, but it's bringing me in that same land almost.
Excuse me.
I wanted one more sip. This does taste like it's a low proof. It's not as much. You're gonna say no, but it kind of bringing me for that Alfa Romeo from Whistle Pig that had like the lychee fruit in the tea, and or that Madame Mouselle's that had that.
Not even close to that one.
That's what I'm saying, but it's bringing me in that land.
So I'm
Getting almost a tea finish too.
No, I just got like a bread finish in the very end of mine. At the
Bread?
very end was a
Okay.
light bread finish. But I'm not getting it in the nose.
Mhm. I can almost see a bread finish. I know you know what it's almost like you put like an apricot jam on a bread when you ate it.
I'm
Like-
getting
like-
I'm
like
getting
it's-
like an end bread finish on this one.
I don't know where I'm at.
Not in a real bad way.
I've only
but it
usually
was-
get that apricot when I've done rye, but it just doesn't taste like a rye.
I'm
That's
not
what's
getting.
throwing
I'm
me.
not getting any rye.
No, but the only time I usually get that peachy apricot flavor has been in rye.
Unless because when I swish it, you get a little bit of a sparkle. But
It's not
it's-
proofy though.
no. I'm just saying. So would the rye carry through? Because
Yeah.
that's going to give me the sparkle.
And this one's a tough one. This one's a tough one.
I don't think we're over 90 proof, to be honest with you. I think 86,
I
90.
I don't disagree with that at all. I was fighting to see if it was even going to be 100 myself.
I don't think we're that high. I am still getting a light bread end finish.
I agree with you. I like you. I like you. I like you 90. 90, 92 is what I'm thinking. We're in that range. It could even go to 86.
I'm
You're in
gonna
that
stick. I'm
range.
gonna stick to my 86. I think. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't even think 90's up there.
Yeah, 4 up, 4 down. I would guess 90 just because I'd get that
No,
leeway if we were playing the
get
game.
you. Yeah, but
Yeah, but
I go for the exact.
I get you. I am too. It's 90 proof. I don't know what you're arguing about. Let me see, man. I don't know what this is. I don't even know if I want to call bourbon on this. I almost want to call bourbon, but it's finished in some kind of a finish where it added that extra apricot-y flavor. You know what I mean?
I could
one of the white
because
wines.
I'm not
or
getting a
something.
mint, so I don't believe it's a rye.
I'm gonna say bourbon. I'm gonna say finished because I'm really getting a super fruit flavor, and it's like a peachy apricot, tangerine. Isn't that the other one that looks like a peach without the fur?
Oh, you got to peel a tangerine.
Oh, so tangerine's like the
It's like
little
an
mini orange? No,
Yeah.
all right.
With
It'll
seeds.
come to me.
It has seeds.
It'll come to me on which one.
Oh, kumquat.
No, nobody eats a kumquat. I'm trying to think. There is another one. It's not a mango. There's another one that looks just like a peach. It just doesn't have.
What the hell? There's this different flavor in this.
Yeah, it almost finishes with a tea to me.
I'm gonna stick with a bourbon like you. I'm gonna go 86. And I agree. I think it is finished in something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go finish.
What was that?
I'm getting like an oolong tea.
What
at the
what
end.
what did the Madeiros give us?
The Madeira casts?
Yeah, did that give us like a tea flavor?
No. Madame Zuzu's did.
It's not there.
Well, the Alfa Romeo was finished in an oolong tea. Like it had an oolong tea barrel, and that it actually ends to me not so much with the bread, but it actually brings me like an oolong tea or a black tea type finish.
My end finish is a bread.
Okay.
So
Price,
which would lead me to believe it's only a couple years old.
It's young, could be.
And price, it's probably going to be.
What would you pay? Not what we think we paid. Just what would you be comfortable paying drinking?
Honestly,
this? I don't know. I'm $29.99 or under myself. I'm $30 because I can get two. And I'm gonna have to go get one. I haven't had one. I can get two of mine.
My max was going to be $49.99, but I was leaning towards $39.99.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm even $39.99. If you went to a new place and you know it was a nice place and everything was hunky dory and you had fun.
The more I keep drinking this, I think this is a rye. The more I keep drinking it, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go rye and I'm gonna go unfinished. I'm getting that apricot, and I think it's a rye. I think that so we can be different. You can say bourbon. I'm gonna go with a rye because I'm getting that apricot. But right at that last sip that I just did, I think I got a little cooling sensation. It's such a low proof, it didn't come in hot, but I think I got a little cooling sensation on that last sip. But I'm gonna go rye.
I still get a bread flavor. All right, let's reveal it. Did we cover everything? Did you grade?
I'm going rye. And I don't get the bread. I get more of a tea finish. I get like a black tea.
I don't know if this is a B- for me. Is
no, I'm with you. This is just there's nothing spectacular about it, but there's nothing bad about it. Like,
no.
You're saying bread, that would give me negative. I'm not getting that vibe. I'm getting more of like a tea finish to me.
Well, you say that all the time because you had a lot of those extreme breads. This is not extreme.
Right.
It just has that hint of it. And it's not bad.
I think this is just a solid rye.
If this is a 29, it'd be okay. If this is a $70, then no. But either way, we're not basing it on that.
Honestly, because I'm thinking in my head, it's not other than it's just okay.
I don't get.
I wouldn't be shocked if this isn't like a Michter's. or like there's just the traditional sour mash mixers, or if it's like just a plain old, like just a baseline of somebody's rye. That's what I'm thinking in my head. It's just drinking. It's nothing spectacular, but there's nothing bad about it either. It is somebody's baseline, but it would be Sagamore. Let me find this in my notes.
So it is right.
I'll be back to you in 1 minute. So, all right. So we are back in. We danced all around this one. So let's get into the particulars on it. So this one is the Sagamore Spirits. Yeah, Sagamore Spirits Rye American Whiskey. It comes in at 83 proof, so you were closer on that one. It is. We got it for $29.99. It is average 4 to 6 years. This happens to be batch 138G, bottle 3643. It's distilled in Maryland and in Indiana. It's bottled by Sagamore Spirits out of Baltimore, Maryland, and it's a combination of a high rye and a low rye whiskey. I remember that they did that. So, I mean, it basically, by the end of it, it was drinking like, I mean, when you bring anything down to 83
You
proof,
don't really get a mint.
Soft.
That's the tweak. But you did switch. You did call it. And I was half tempted to go with you, but copycat's not going to win. But.
And my main reason behind, I get a slight cooling sensation, but again, it's 83 proof, so it's not drinking with any of the heat. If they would have brought this up to 110, we would have been like, ooh, and an hour about it. You know what I mean? But the only time I really get that heavy apricot lately has been out of rye whiskeys, and that's why.
I do get a light mint now.
Yeah, there is at the end.
It's that but it took you a while to find it.
It's like that cooling sensation because it's not.
It's $29.99.
Yeah. I think I wrote it on the bottom, anyways. When you like mint is mint, but this is it's more of that. I brush my teeth and take a deep breath. Cooling sensation.
It is. It's this one for them. Fair to Midland.
It's 83 proof. That's why. I mean, there's nothing more I can say about that.
Again, I don't want to be that snob that we have to have proof, but this
has more water than alcohol in it. Okay, maybe I rounded up on that one, but I mean, literally,
I tried to sell something.
No, but literally, when you get to that point, I mean, 4 to 6 years, you watered down all of the aging that you did on.
I'm with you. I'm disappointed. Yeah. It's blah. It's fair. It's
kind of, and I picked on Michter's, but Michter's brings me in that same thing. When you just drink their stock, and we've never had Michter's 10. For all you Michter's lovers, I get it. But every time I have a Michter's, I'm never overwhelmed. I'm not underwhelmed. It's just okay.
So the Michter's you're thinking would be like a shank?
Well, they make shanks.
I know, but so would that be,
No, because that ended up winning a blind.
I know, but I don't know if
Michter's is only like 90 proof, 90.1
yeah, so
proof.
Basil Hayden.
Yeah. No, Basil Hayden would be 80.
I know, 80.
They were at 80, so that's a big difference. But Michter's, they put their stuff in at a lower thing, they're like 110. So there's not as much water. If these guys put it in at 125 and water it down to 83.
So what does Michter's 10 go for? I don't know. Seek it out.
I first of all, you have to find it, and a lot of people mark it up because it's sought after.
All right.
You know what I mean? And it's one of them, like, how much am I going to pay for a 90 proof whiskey? And people rave about it. I don't know. But when it comes to this one, I agree with you. This is okay. I bought it because we did a few different Sagamores, and they were all higher proof. Like the 8-year, 9-year, phenomenal. If, like Mike said, if we would have started with this one, I wouldn't have been in a hurry to go get another Sagamore. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I think if people bought this to start, they'd be like, that's fair to Midland.
But this goes, I mean, this has been over in a sack for a long time. And I found it for $29.99. I'm like, you know what, let's just try it.
We have put the cart before the horse a few times. And I don't.
I mean, in its defense, it does have a nice, like, peachy apricot smell.
It has
the cooler sensation. It is tasty. If this was bottled and bond, I think it would be way better if this was just 100 proof. You know what I mean? 83 proof is down there. We haven't done an 83 proof for in a long time. And that's almost going back to the plastic jugs. It's in that range. That's why we went B-. It's just okay.
Honestly,
yeah.
B-.
There's nothing bad about it.
No. I don't know if we can give B- to a lot of our original jugs, but we'll have to try. Maybe we'll keep that for one of them.
But being honest, I mean, the one good thing I can say about it, and the more it sits in a glass, to me, I'm getting a little bit more flavor.
It's a bourbon. Never mind.
That was a bourbon. But this one just, there's nothing off-putting. Like, there's nothing bad. It really tastes like an apricot tea to me. That's what it tastes like. It probably has the same amount of alcohol.
I can almost give you the tea end effect because of the enlightenment of.
That's what it brings me, because you kept saying bread. I wasn't getting any bread out of it.
I still do get.
I get like an apricot tea, because I get that fruity in the front, and I get like the it's like almost like a tea finish on it. So again, we gave this way more time than it actually deserved. But we've loved a lot of stuff by them. This is okay. That's all on this one. So, well, there you go.
Fair.
That's Mystery Mash
This is
Monday.
actually fair.
It's just
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, the okay is kind of too high.
It's $29.99. It's not like other brands that charge you $150 to give you okay. At least they're not charged.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Sold.
At least it's cheap that way.
Sold. Yes,
I said it in the beginning. Would I rather go get my Evan Williams bottle and bond than this? Probably, because at least I get 100
not a
proof.
rye, Tom.
Doesn't matter. I'll mix it with a rye, and then it will be. So I don't know. This is Sagamore Spirits American whiskey.
Yeah.
Again, 83
Probably the worst
proof.
one we've done by them.
Oh, hands down. But again, I'm not getting no Kentucky Owl or Willet Funk. That's the one saving grace. It actually tastes okay. It's just not overwhelming by any means.
Yeah, water-esque.
Well, that's our review. You can leave a comment down below if you guys like it, don't like it, or agree with us. Because again, there's not much you can say when you bring it down to 83 proof. It is what it is. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers.